Savage, and we're on the National Project. This is the National Project. We've got some old Duration exterior acrylic latex. I already got a primer coat done. This is the top. There's a pallet with a piece of OSB on top of it. And so I'd like to thank everybody for joining me. We're going to get this thing painted up. Shouldn't take too long. And then we're going to watch paint dry together. So, once again, show you everybody. We got these freaking animals. We got the Pidgey Face and the Rodinia Road Dog Rody. You guys are awfully squirrely today. I love yous. That's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good girl. Yeah. Yeah, they're out there. They're ready to go. I built this sawhorse prior to painting this. So that was fun. Ready, Rhodes? Get the ball? Let's go get after it. Go get it. Yeah. This is our domicile. And basically, I'm building this shed out of these pallets here. Right? And the reason why I'm doing that, let me show you. Hey, don't eat it. You're okay, but just chew it apart. They love the wood. So this is our little setup here, you know. But here's why I'm building the storage shed. Is because all of my tools, all of the things are just underneath this canopy. And we have had unseasonably dry weather for down here in Alabama. So we are going to create the National Project. The base is almost complete. I am having a bit of an issue with, because this is a 4x8 piece of pallet here, right? And then I cut these out on the side so that I can pick it up with a fork, with forks, so I can take this with us to whatever property. But now, if I take, now the issue that I have is, so this is 4x8, and I want it to be a true 4x8, but if I use these as the walls for said shed, I'm gonna lose about, I don't know, 6 inches. Let me get my little situation here. There we go. All right. So, 4x8 right here. This bad dog is probably going to be the backside. Like, that's about the height that I want, because it's about 8 feet. So, looking at about almost 5 inches. We got 4 3/4 inches there. So now we're going to lose 4 3/4 inches of space. So realistically, it's only going to be, what? Let's see. Come on, math. So let's go. We got 4 inches, 4 3/4. So right about there. And then, so right about at 38. So we got about 38 inches of space. Now the front of this thing is going to be right here. You see? So imagine, we got a double door, but they're not going to be, it's not going to be huge. It's going to make it, I'm going to make it a double door that swings out. And then we'll have about, I don't know, pretty much we'll be able to fit one tote here and do a stackable tote thing, maybe build a shelf somewhere. And then probably 2 totes in the back worth, and then 1 tote on the side here is worth. So that's like the rough plan. And you know what? It might change as I go, because life be like that, you know? So we're feeling pretty good this morning, and we're going to get after it. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Don't be afraid to like, subscribe, share. Oh, we went from 6 to 0. Sweet. But it's more therapy for me than anything else. So I do appreciate you if you are tuning in. And if this is your first time, I'm Savage, this is Savage Man Adventures, and thanks for joining me. I gotta shake this bad boy up here, and then we're gonna get to painting, and then you can watch paint dry with me. It'll be fantastic. Beautiful day out here. There's gonna be storms soon. You know, this is Alabama, so this is I need you guys set up here so you don't fall down. This is Alabama, so it will eventually storm. And underneath those canopies yonder there, and attached to the Shadow Cruiser there, there's gonna be, hey Dimitri, what's going on? Hexpog 2252, thanks for joining us from the Philippines. You guys are definitely warm in the Philippines, I do know that. Anyway, we're working on my national, I'm calling it the National Project, and if you ever heard of, this is going to be a garden shed. This is a pallet, and then I got more pallets over there, and we're going to make a little storage shed slash like garden shed to store my stuff, because like I was saying, it's going to storm. And not cap, dude, for real. You're going to watch me do it. 2 arteries in the heart. I may take a lot of breaks. Hey, hello from Africa. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to be taking a lot of breaks because I can only do so much at one time. But the point is, it's going to storm here in Alabama, America, USA. And all of my stuff, tools and everything are under there. And I gotta tell you, I don't want to get everything ruined by a storm, because I'm gonna have to take down these canopies, or, you know, batten down the hatches, as they say. So we're gonna get after it. So if I don't comment on on the chat, I do apologize. But I'm gonna be busy painting. Got the trusty roller here. Got the paint here. It's old paint, so I gotta shake it up real good. We got dogs somewhere. Hold on. Where are they at? They get squirrely. I'll be right back. I gotta get these dogs under control here. Come here, Paige. Come here, bud. You can't be wandering off like that. The old guy, his name is Agent. He's black and white, little pit bull mix. He's a good boy, but he wanders off. So we gotta keep him on the lead. Oh, here comes the road dog. Come here. This is the road dog. She likes wandering off too, but she usually comes when I call her. Where's the ball, dog? Anyway, now that everybody's squared away, let's get after it. We'll shake it. Enough. Good enough for what we're doing today. The nice thing about working with all this rough cut stuff is that you don't really got to be careful. You know, I'm just going to dump this directly onto this and spread it out. See what happens. Here we go. That should be enough. I hope. We'll find out. Let that paint spread a little bit. Oh, set that down there. And let's get after it. You know, spread this paint out. The edges of this palette have gotten pretty beat up from just wear and tear from where it was at. And this is just to protect it from the crazy humidity. And I put an anti-fungal and a pesticide into the paint. so that it won't grow any moss, and the termites, hopefully the termites won't want to get after it. Definitely, what would you guys rather live? Would you rather live in the city or the country? Because right now, we are in the country. We are in Foley, Alabama, in the United States of America, and we are living on some property that we've been blessed to be allowed to stay while, we get our eyes on another piece of property that is in Pensacola, Florida. And that will be hopefully where my future wife and I call home, as well as my mom. My father has passed a few years back now during the whole pandemic, and hopefully Mom will be able to retire down here. She definitely wants to move out of our home state, Minnesota. That's where we're from, just because of how things are being run in Minnesota by the horrible governor in leadership. But it doesn't matter what way you vote. It doesn't matter who your guy is, because they're all part of the same club. There's a comedian named George Carlin. If you ever heard of George Carlin, I suggest you look him up if you haven't. He's an old comedian from the 80s, 90s, probably earlier than that, but I knew him from when I was young. And he said, "Do you think you really have any control or power over your situation?" And he said, they go to the same clubs, they're in the same circles, they go to the same schools, and if you think that you have any power or control, you do not, because they run absolutely everything. So, a little food for thought this morning. Do appreciate you guys joining me. What we got here? Apply skim coat. Yep, that's a good call. Jay Heps. Good call. Country. Oh, country too small. Oh, to live in the country, your country's too small. Well, I guess you got to slice out your little piece of heaven anywhere. I used to live in a bigger city in Minnesota, and I gotta tell you, because I grew up in the country and then lived in the big city for a long while, and found nothing but trouble there. It wasn't that I couldn't hack it, it was just I was too good at being a bad guy for a while. But through spirituality, counseling, and forgiveness of myself and all that stuff, I got out of the bad stages he was in the city. All right, well, that right there. Well, this is going to be the skim coat action. Definitely would be a good idea with some mud, but the issue, dang it, dropped my brush into the water again. The issue that I have with doing that is that this is just going to be a garden shed. So it doesn't need super fancy, and also this is going to be movable. So if I end up putting a skim coat on this and then picking this beast up with some forks on a forklift, right? Well, what's going to happen? I guarantee you all of that skim coat is going to just crack and bust up. So we're going to leave that as it is. We got to take a little break anyway, at least I do, everybody. I do apologize. I do only have 2 arteries in my heart, so if I don't do things as fast as you'd like, or I do apologize for that. But it's something I can't help. A little genetic disorder action. DNA problem, really. That's exacerbated already existing issues from genetics. So, cool beans. So we're going to hang out here. This has got to dry. So we're going to let this set up and dry. I should probably, let me drop this roller in this little bit of milky water here. Just to keep it a little damp, you know? And that's fine, because it's latex paint. So, everything's going to be okay with that. And besides, this is the bad boy I really need, you know, to do the next side when I flip this beast over. Oh, premium skim coat, strong like stone. Okay, I'm going to take that into account. I might give that a try, but I am very, very poor. So I just kind of work with what I have, but I would take that into consideration on the next project, because this isn't going to be the last national project that I have. This is going to be the first. So I appreciate that. I will keep that in mind. J-Hex-Pog. All right, come on, dogs. Come on. Good girl. Come on, Pagey boy. That's a good boy. All right, let's go on a little walkabout with everybody. Go show them what we've been up to around here. It's kind of my duty. I kind of took upon myself to, good Lord, I can't get his lead off. There we go. All right, let's go. So this whole area was overgrown, jungle style like that. And went ahead and cleared this out with the brush hog and a tractor that we'll see in a second. So yeah, cleared all this out. This was all the vines down here like crazy. I'm sure if you're from a country that is tropical and warm, you know what I'm talking about. Some of the thorns on these vines, though, everybody, is insane. See if we can. Well, I went all the way to this point here with the brush hog. And check out these. Look at these vines just going into this tree. And the problem with the vines is they're going to kill the trees. And we do not, like, look at this one. Look at the thorns on this thing. Come on, zoom in. Get a better look. Get a better look. Come on. Yeah, you can see. Look at those things. Those are gnarly. Gnarly, dude. Look at that. Insane. Those will get you. Those will hurt real bad. Look at it. And then they're so fast growing. This is a brand new one. Man, so you just gotta give it a good whack. I don't have a good whack. We'll cut the head off of it then. Yeah! Those dang things. It's just so crazy because, like, once you do that, water just comes out of the top. That's why they grow so fast. All right, everybody, come on. So clear this out. You know, fun times. Watch out for this guy. Holy Hannah. That'll get you. Imagine walking around here in the dark. It's this guy. This guy. Pull him down, shall we? Oh, shit, I can't. All right. Excuse the language. I do apologize. I am trying to curse less these days. So, yeah, so this is the property. I cleared this area back out here early on in the fall. And put all the scrap and stuff people want to save for future projects. Got to go back there with the weed whip again. Get it all down. Eventually going to take this dead tree down. Because all the sap, because that was an old pine tree, all the sap is drained to the base. And if we cut that thing down, the base of that tree is what we like to call lighter knot. And that means it's so full of resin, tree sap resin, that you can light a fire anytime, anywhere. It's crazy. Call it fat wood or lighter knot down here apparently. So burn pit, I cleared this area out. Here's the beast of a tractor. It's my friend's mom's tractor. She's currently keeping here so that her daughter, hence aka through me, can start clearing this property so that they can enjoy, get this, a beautiful creek. I cleared this out the other day just with the bucket of the tractor because it was just all vines and a couple of small shrub trees. So anyway, been working steady doing this kind of stuff, and the creek's right here, right over that, right where that tree is, over that lip. We'll go give her a gander so you can see it. It's real low. Like I said, we haven't had any water or any rain in quite a long time, but there's the creek. Meanders all the way around this property, so it's kind of wild, but yeah, so that's what we got going on there. Who's a good boy? That's a Pagey boy. Roddy Road! Oh, little Dip. What are you doing, little Dip? Were you in the creek? She was in the creek. She's a little creek doggy. Got up this morning. We got a little garden going on that my little missus got going. We're gonna eventually redo this whole thing as the second national project, as we're calling it. We're gonna turn these into raised beds using pallets. Another pallet project. Then we're gonna redo the fence all around and all that fun stuff. But I got to clear all these vines and shit out of the back of it because they're just getting onto it, and especially that ivy there. It's going all wild. Hey, don't eat grass. And then gonna clear all this. There's some raspberry bushes in here hidden by this grapevine that have got to go, or that are staying. The vine's got to go. The stump there I got to clear out, so I'll clear that out with the tractor and get mowing more of this down. But yeah, I'm gonna wait though until I get done putting that second coat on the National Project pallet shed. But we're gonna take a walk over here, give it a little looky poo, little road dog, little dip. She's gonna go right into that water. Look at her go. Right into that creek water. That's a good girl. What are you doing? What are you doing? She's such a dip. Good girl. You're a wild one. Oh, thanks. Thanks for shaking on me. I do appreciate it. That's what I needed. But look at all these vines, man. It's insanity. Insanity. This poor pine tree here, boy. That sucker has got so many vines on it. It's insane. You gotta watch out too when you're walking through this stuff. Got a lot of snakes around here. Some venomous ones. But yeah, man. That poor pine tree. I don't know if I can get after it. Let's see how that one's dead. This one's gonna look like. Yep, all the vines on it up there. It's a sad thing to see. Yeah, gotta get some of these shrub trees down and clear this out. But we're gonna save. So we're gonna take out trees like this one. These are like invasive, I think. I don't know if anybody can identify this. I identified it once before, but I don't know. Can you identify this tree? This scrubber? Hey, Dip, come on. Nope, nope. Don't go over there. Come on. Come on. All right, then. Looks like we got, these are all scrub action. Some, what is it, Japanese bamboo or something like that. But these trees we want to save. These guys right here. Yep. There's a bunch of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a scrub guy. I think there might be another one back there somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. But, yeah, all the scrubber dubs gotta get on and get. You know? It does look like there might be a good one behind this guy. So, anyway, good Lord. This is a good guy, too, to keep this guy. We gotta keep that guy. And this is that vine we gotta get rid of. We got lots of, oh, it looks like we got a whole tree down back there, so that's a little bucket work. Hopefully I could do that easily. We got raspberry bushes and ivy vine. The ivy vine is just everywhere through here, so that's got to go. So got the work cut out for me, but that's just fine. That's why I'm here. And this garden is actually my friend Mindy's dad, rest his soul. This is his garden. And we kind of rejuvenated it, trying to bring it back to life. We got blueberries right here. We got some potatoes growing with some garlic. Garlic's not looking too happy for whatever reason. Some onions. We got lots of onions. I think we got some parsley over there. More onions here. Kale. Got kale growing. We actually planted lettuce throughout this whole thing, but it didn't really stick in the middle. Nothing grew. Seeds might have been bad. More potatoes over there. We got carrots over there. We tried to plant some peas, and my girl built that cute little lattice. And then got some tomatoes right here getting going, getting big. They've only been in for about 2 weeks. This one is just loving life. But yeah, and then she's got her little compost. And all this is for when we redo it. We got a bunch of extra metal poles laying around from a trampoline that got destroyed during a storm. And yeah, so got to do some more clearing. And once we do some more clearing, then we'll be able to really get after it. So yeah, that's the situation. Do appreciate, hey, stop eating grass. You're going to end up vomiting. Gosh, dang it. You know, they're like kids, really. They are like children. All right, so that's a tour of the property. That's a tour of everything we got going on this summer for the National Project, for thanking them for our stay here. I can't do anything but use my labor when I can, how I can, with going through all these health issues. So I do love and appreciate my friends and my family, and I'm very grateful to God and to all the blessings that I do still have in my life. Day above dirt's a better day than below, baby. So, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, share, do whatever you need to do, but we'll be back later with the National Project, painting the bottom coming up. Peace, everybody. Appreciate you. Beep.